Good afternoon or good evening. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this race in the Hardway to Hell tournament. It's a round one match between Nikplayer, last year's finalist, and crossproduct, who I believe is doing this for the first time. Runners have say hi, Kaizenton, if you're there.
Hello, I'm here.
There he
I
is.
think I got disconnected at the critical moment.
Okay. Alright, so we are starting this race. First week, like I said, and it's the default settings, which means there is nothing fancy about it, no area rando. We got a full randomization, so any item can be anywhere. But these are still the Hardway to Hell settings, so that means we will have a maximum of one suit. We will not be finding plasma or screw attack. We might not find space or wave beam. We will have all the movement items at our disposal, but we have reduced ammo with a set amount of each, which is 90 missiles, 60 supers, and 60 power bombs. Yeah, Kai, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Looking forward to this race. Been
Me
watching
too.
all of them so far.
There have been some incredible races already. Of course, that legendary 7.5 hour race that you were doing commentary on, which is a big feat in my opinion.
The entire night.
The entire night, that's amazing. You were there until like 5 in the morning or something like that.
It is ridiculous. Fortunately, Nikplayer's good enough that that won't happen again, so...
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know much about cross-product. I know cross-product did qualify for the playoffs in the Super Metroid Dash tournament, the mystery tournament, but got eliminated there by Bressingham, which is not a shame at all. Bressingham is a really good player.
Well, crossproduct is one of the 2 people in this tournament that have actually put a time on the max percent suitless leaderboard.
Oh!
Crossproduct has a 155 in max percent suitless.
To put that into perspective, what's your time?
139.
All right. So apparently cross-product does know what he's doing.
Yeah, so he should do fairly well.
Cross was also part of that sort of legendary race in the Dash Mystery Tournament, where there was a what was that? It's so long ago already. There was a super at a show, a super at a major minor location. And for everybody who was nerding out about those seats like you and me, we instantly knew, okay, this is not a Chozo, but we have no Fantune in this seat. And both players got really confused by that, so they decided to have a re-race.
Yeah, I heard about that, but it didn't affect me because I wasn't in there.
Oh, we got a big item right here at Billy Mays. So
yeah, what you can
what you can expect here is runners pretty much full clearing everything and picking up everything they see. Because there is no item fanfare in this tournament shouldn't be about making tactical decisions of picking up items or not. It will be hard and long enough even without those fanfares. Nikplayer just found cross-product as well. They found Spring Ball. What can you do with the Spring Ball, Kaizenton?
We're going to double spring ball jump up Everest. Sometime about, say, 70 minutes from now, we're going to find high jump, and then we're going to go into Meridia, and the high jump with spring ball will get us all the way to Botwoon.
Yeah, so you can string 2 jumps together, which is kind of easy with Spring Ball, and you can string 3 jumps together, which is pretty hard, which is something you can get up ledges underwater that you usually wouldn't be able to get to. You got good energy already, so looks like
did Nikplayer skip that behind Morph Check?
Yeah, I
that
assume
third tank is useful, but maybe Nikplayer is good enough to continue without it.
He will probably be calculating on getting that after Green Windstar, hoping for more power bombs.
Yeah,
Maybe just
probably.
forgot. That can happen.
This is probably better routing overall because less of a trip back down to 230 afterwards.
Yeah, but is it really that much of a difference going into
Yeah.
the meme route portal compared to doing 230s? You have a pretty decent chance of having a bomb to resolve fight, and if you get that, you usually get at least one power bomb drop and can pretty quickly get back to 230s.
This is a lot of tanks.
It is.
I don't think I've seen 4 tanks in criteria before.
Yeah. Huh. So I guess we'll be getting nothing but tanks for now.
Maybe I should sink all my money on Varia.
That's usually how this goes, doesn't it? Right, do we have a Gamba? We do. Yeah, I will be going full into gravity. We have suitless. Huh. I'll do suitless then. How much money do I have? Oh, that's good.
So last race, there was a power bomb pack in the middle of Gauntlet, which would have really turned things around if somebody had gone for that early. But neither of them is going to take that risk.
I actually like doing that. Because even if you can't get it out, you'll get full knowledge of what is in Gauntlet. The cross-product is going down. I can only assume this is for a
space jump for Nikplayer, so
nice.
Wow, product
this
is going to be missing that. I'd actually be tempted to take that space jump and just turn around and go to criteria PBs.
Very true. Although with getting space jump that early, you would expect to find nothing there. But still, yeah, I'm with you.
It's the most out of the way thing that space jump unlocks. The space jump does unlock a location, and that's the most out of the way one.
Oh,
we see bombs that climb super. Why?
Huh.
Not a good chance that we'll ever pick those up, so. Speed tends to be extremely late placed.
Either that or first item or second, something like that. And then you get nothing all of the speed checks. Did Nick? Oh yeah, of course he skipped that. He doesn't have supers.
Yeah, that was his first missile pack.
Oh yeah. So he couldn't even get into early supers. Crossproduct now doing this check into 30s, which is an E-tank. And another E-tank there. There's still a chance for a required spore spawn fight.
That would be funny to have a required spore spawn. Since we've seen bombs, and of course we have power bombs, there's no required moon dance threat here.
There's super
required spore spawn would be funny. There's our extra power bomb pack, so we can go through Gauntlet now.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be turning around.
Nikplayer skipped the peak at the back of Gauntlet, so. Oh, there's nothing there anyway.
So yeah, getting supers here. So what I would want to do is just keep full clearing Green Windstar, go up through Red Tower, then do Gauntlet, do Criteria, Power Bombs, and then go towards Wreckship. Only to find the most important item in Wreckship at Wreckship Reserve, and that's probably going to be high jump boots with speed booster behind Ridley.
It has happened. I think on this energy, I just go down and full clear upper Norfair before Wreckship. Increase my chance of having that speed booster.
Very fair. Cross-product actually doing your
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
See if this pays off.
There was something.
I think it was a reserve?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's energy.
Decent find.
Yeah, this is very different from other randomizers. Those reserve tanks aren't trash cans in this. If we see runners not pick up a super pack, we say, oh, that's pretty risky, skipping that. In a normal randomizer, you say, hey, neat, grapple beam. In this one, you say, oh my god, I got grapple beam. Heck yeah.
And I didn't have to kill bot food to get grapple beam.
Oh, yes, yes.
I actually get the easy way across Coliseum.
Right. So actually, the feelings for finding items is very different here. Even if it's just a missile pack, you say, oh, okay, I at least got something.
Your main concern planning this is what are you doing in Lower Warfare? And until you've completed Lower Warfare, you want every tank that you find, whether it's a reserve tank or a normal tank, you want to pick it up because it will help you in Lower Warfare. If you're skipping tanks, you're effectively losing minutes in Lower Warfare.
Absolutely. Okay, it's just one missile pack there in the entirety of Gauntlet. That's a fair reset, I would say. And crossproduct not doing the quick one. Cross is doing the standard reset. One new feature for Area Randomizer is if you press LR, select and start at the same time, for a very short duration, pretty much instantly, you will immediately reset back to your last save. There's another E-Tank. And there we go. Nikplayer now getting that next E-Tank there. And the Side Hoppers. Usually you would say you have to be careful here because those Side Hoppers do 80 damage. But not today. This isn't dangerous at all.
Nikplayer's already cleared this area, so I'm surprised he's going for the full reverse meme route.
Yeah, me too.
This long elevator ride and long trip up climb doesn't reveal anything new for Nikplayer.
You could argue that Gauntlet and Criteria Power Bombs are more on the way with this, but on the other hand, you get the top of the tower checks, and if you want to do landing site as well, it's not too far out of the way.
Yeah. See, I would have expected him to go up Red Tower and get the 3 items at Alpha and Beta PBs.
Yeah.
The reason why all these tanks is interesting is one thing that will happen often is we'll try to gate all of your tanks behind 0 or 1 tank Fantoon. But here we've already got 7 tanks.
I've actually never had that in those seas.
I've had stuff gated behind 0 tank Fantoon a couple of times. So.
Interesting, okay.
Or stuff gated behind 3 tank Cathedral Hell Run. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we had.
Oh,
in the
the bomb doors will check. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I
no missiles.
Didn't even notice Nikplayer didn't do that. Yeah, of course, no missiles. Yeah.
You know, I think the missiles down in Edekun's area are the logical first missiles.
Here's some missiles here. Yeah, Nick already with a bit of a lead here, but this can turn around at any time. The really hard stuff is about to come.
Yeah, this is just a warm-up phase. We've got this period at the beginning of the game where we both agree not to really go for the base, just collect resources. You know? Like capture the flag, where you don't start capturing for the first 15 minutes.
That's so. Yeah, Nick's plan surely must be to go into red chip here. I don't see any other reason why he would go up. And yeah, this is a pretty relaxed red chip. Fantoon not a problem. Yeah, the ammo is kind of bad, so stuff like Addict could be annoying. But there's still a couple of checks until that.
Yeah, you've got 80% ammo for the wreck ship. You're a bit short on the supers, but fair chance you'll find another super pack.
Yeah, so far pretty tame. The seat doesn't make us jump through the stupidest hoops.
Since Nikplayer skipped that back of Gauntlet Peak, he's going all the way through after getting just a missile.
But in return, he gets to keep those missiles. And did Nikplayer come back for this check? Because these were his first missiles? Okay, it's just missiles.
Yeah, Nikplayer never went back to that Edikun Super location, so they're going to be even on missiles, since they each skipped one pack.
That's right. Oh man, what are we gonna see at Rageship Reserve? Is it going to be grapple or high jump?
I'm gonna go with ice.
Ice, yeah,
or
that's a
Rageship
good
Reserve.
one. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say high jump. And there will be a total of 1 power bomb pack and 1 missile pack. And a reserve in all of Rageship.
Not peeking the maze item before diving in.
I've
With
also
Space Jump,
stopped
it's really
doing-
easy to peek the items.
It is, but I've also stopped doing that because it's not a major difference. It can be a difference in other seats where you peek an item you don't want.
Yeah, but here you want pretty much everything, and there's no
That's right.
fanfare, so...
Exactly. Alright, energy is really good. We are entering the suitless, bootless dive territory of energy.
Yeah, that's when you start being scared.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is to suitless bootless lava dive to get into lower Norfair to pick up your high jump boots at GT Missile.
In my race, I got bailed out by Speed Booster.
Yes, because if you have Speed Booster, you can get a spike suit instead.
Exactly. Can do that. Or usually you would have reserve tanks at this point, and I've noticed those seats are pretty generous with the handing out of X-ray, so there's always a good chance you can do armor blue suit.
That also requires Speed Booster, though. So.
Exactly, yeah. I was meaning that as an alternative. But a worse alternative for a suitless bootless lava.
Anyway, Nikplayer should be knocking out this Phantom pretty quick.
Yeah. Nick, a really good player.
All the energy in the world, he's got nothing to worry about.
Whoa, 2 rounds, nice. Yeah, I can do that occasionally.
I get it about once a year.
Once every 20 fights for me. But in a race, it's always a 5 round. Slow, mid.
Crossproduct is actually heading over to Red Tower. We'll see if he decides to go down and show us that Upper Norfair stuff.
Oh, getting trolled by Newbridge. I didn't see any pickups there for Nikplayer, but Nick is on 30 missiles now. Nothing there.
Left and right, nothings.
Oh, right was nothing too, alright. Yeah, X-ray I've noticed, thanks to the fact that you don't need anything logically to get to X-ray, it pretty much never has anything of value. So that's a really good excuse for me to keep not learning it. Yeah, I would have missed that E-Tank. Not desperate.
Nikplayer took a save before Spiky Death Room.
Yeah, that's
We'll
one
see
more
if
thing.
he resets out of the wreck ship E-Tank.
That's one more thing about those quick resets to the last save station. They are a big buff for save scum threads. So in the past, before the update, I might have done this without a save, but after the update, I will always save scum this again. I don't know how many seconds this is that you save. Should be close to 10, I guess. Right, going through all those menus.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never timed it myself. Oh, crossproduct is going up after checking X-ray, so gonna be a while before we see Upper North here.
Yeah.
And it's looking that wreck ship does not have the answer.
If wreck ship has the answer, it's always at reserve. Yeah, in the next room, robot assembly line. Keep an eye out for that map tile in the top right. As soon as you spot it to have nothing, you can turn around, so you don't have to go all the way to see the item yourself, if there's nothing. There is something.
It's just a missile pack.
It is something.
Charge can also be buried very deep, and ice will definitely be buried very deep. So you kind of want to plan for not having charge and not having ice.
Absolutely.
And also not having speed, which is also often very deep.
At least one of those will be very deep. Alright, here we go. What is not reachable for us? Something. Ice
It's
beam.
ice!
You
We
win!
called it!
Nice one.
So yeah, the most common way... So Nikplayer actually used the map tile peak for the maze item.
Oh, that's smart. I think he didn't. But
Well, he did because I saw it on his mini-map and he turned away from it.
Yeah,
then
but
he turned around and went that way, so...
I don't think he noticed. And I am noticing this for the first time myself. That's good. Knowledge gained.
So the most common way to reach Botwoon in these is the suitless crystal flash clip. And so, seeing ice up there at reserve makes that very, very likely.
Yeah.
And
Kai, what is a suitless crystal flash clip?
so, when you do the crystal flash animation, it changes Samus's position. She moves upwards about a full tile, and she's ignoring the block collision when she does that. So, if you're holding down so that you come out of it in the aim down pose when it ends, then Samus's hitbox is above the crumble blocks, and you break any crumble blocks. It won't take you through any solid tiles, but you'll break crumble tiles. And if you're in a one-tile tunnel, you can end up standing up afterwards. If you have grapple, you can go through even a solid one tile by holding aim down and spamming grapple as you come out of the crystal flash.
Where would that be useful?
Nowhere, actually, but it's possible to do.
Bummer.
I mean, it's possible to go up the small cack alley room, suitless with high jump that way.
Okay.
But that's not
fine.
actually useful.
Okay. Oh, the small one, the left one. Yeah, that's not useful at all. So yeah, that's stupid trick. There are two versions of it. One of them is with gravity suit and with bombs. And that one's fairly easy. A couple of years ago, that was advanced tech. These days, it's just something you do. And the worst version of that is the suitless clip, where you have to time a jump very precisely. And it's frame perfect, as far as I know. There's no... I think the bomb one has a 2-frame window, but that one is even harder. It has a couple of inputs, and there are no good visual cues for it.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
believe it is
anybody
frame
ever...
perfect, the suitless one. So.
I don't think anybody ever found anything reliable for that.
Some people swear by holding the shot button and counting some number of shots after they lay the power bomb. But
Yeah.
you don't shoot when you're morphed, so that depends on when you unmorph. So I'm not sure that's really reliable.
I've done that a couple of years ago, and it's worked for a while, then it stopped working. Pretty much like every other thing you can do.
Yeah. The method that I use is I just watch the corner of the screen, and when I see the explosion past the corner of the screen, I do it by feel from there.
Yep. It should get one reliably within a +3, -3 frame window. And if you've got enough power bombs, you'll get it done eventually. That's
Crossproduct is taking out Fantoon, so we're even on bosses. Nikplayer's ahead by a whole wreck ship clear. Which
yeah, Nick
is
is
good.
super good.
6 minutes or so. 6 or 7 minutes, really.
Nick, in my eyes, one of the absolute favorites to win this tournament. Nick together with Audra. They were the finalists of last year, and I see this happening again, to be honest. Those two are ahead of the competition. Ooh, very nice entry into the X-ray, pre-X-ray room, but then gets trolled by the waivers.
Yeah, getting past those first waivers is always slow unless you're deboosting off them. In some ways, it's tempting to do the X-ray deboost part just as if you had nothing for the first half. And then once you're onto the spikes, switch to space jump.
Very soon we are about to see new items.
We're going to see Kraid first. Since it's vanilla bosses, I don't imagine anyone goes to Upper Warfare before Kraid.
No, not that. Yeah, you have to kill Kraid anyway, so you absolutely do that. There is a chance we find some sort of progression anyway here. The last tower check, Kraid, maybe Upper Warfare or Croc. But there's also a chance we find absolutely nothing. And runners will be forced into a suitless, bootless lava dive. And with the current health, you'd get... Could you get a second attempt out of it? I don't know.
The second attempt would come after you Crystal Flash.
Alright.
So you get one chance, and then you Crystal Flash in the lava for your second chance.
Yeah, and you don't really want to do that, because you want your Crystal Flash also to be available after the lava dive.
Yeah,
as
it's not a
many
great
of them as
situation.
possible. Oh, that's so neat. Nikplayer has done this before. Mockball into...
That looked a lot like the Hundo strat.
Alright.
The top level Hundo players will do that same strat where they fire the super diagonally down, they mock ball, and then they use the spring ball to cross the gap.
Yeah, Nick really getting some mileage out of the spring ball. We see Cross returning from the erect ship E-Tank location, so it looks like...
Yeah, he decided to keep the missile.
There are also no tournaments in Super Metroid where a great quick kill is less important than this one. They are already not as important in any random races. Whoa! Nick gets that missile and nice. That was cool. Yeah, Nick is always pretty quick in thinking on his feet, I've come to realize. Like switching to a missile that quickly and getting it in time, that was pretty cool. We still don't have a Crystal Flash, despite being on 30 power bombs.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pick up some supers in Upper Norfair in order to do that this bootless lava dive. So
Yeah.
you've got to be around here somewhere.
Otherwise, you will be able to pull it off, and that's it.
On the one hand, you feel uneasy not finding supers, but on the other hand, if you find high jump first, you're much happier.
Absolutely. High jump, one of the absolute big items in this mode. Alright, Nick decides he wants to see Ice Beam first. This is a play I actually only like in major minor seeds. In all other situations, I would always go for the high jump first and then save scum this. Oh, okay. Wow, this is a lot of energy. Scary, lot of energy. I don't know if Cross already got the bad news of Ice Beam. No, he didn't. Those map
No, I
charts
don't think he...
colored.
Yeah, you can see on his map that he didn't go peek at it.
That's another E-Tank at ice.
That's a lot of tanks.
Yeah, this doesn't feel good. Ah, nice mock ball. This should be fast enough.
Cross products is peeking the item from this direction.
Yeah, fair enough. But in my opinion, if you do that, set the power bomb on the bowling chosen.
Yeah.
Because then you are guaranteed to only having to do one trip up there. Yes, we got enough power bombs, and we have plenty E-Tanks. Pack of supers would be great. Better two
I
of
need
them.
2 packs of supers to
Yeah.
actually backdoor into GT. At least I hope it gives you 3 packs for the Crystal Flash and the Gate Glitch.
Alright, Cathedral is also a location where usually there's a high chance for something good. But on this energy, I wouldn't speculate on it. Let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, your second pack of supers is really important.
Okay, Luna couldn't switch the audio to Nick's screen. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, it says using Nikplayer's audio. Maybe just. Apparently not.
Yeah, crate shows is marked for Nikplayer on the tracking controls, but crate is not showing as marked on the stream, so
Interesting.
tracker's doing the job correctly. It's just the machine's not acting up.
Hacking technology. Anything good for Nick? I guess not.
He's got his third super pack
Oh, yeah.
and
I
another
see.
energy tank, so
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
actually good stuff.
I can smell an X-ray somewhere around here. It's probably going to be at Wave Beam. Croc tends to be holder of good items in these settings as well. And there is pretty much no scenario in which you wouldn't want to go to Croc at some point.
Yeah, Croc has 5 locations. You don't want to be orphaning 5 locations unless you've already found your suit and your high jump. Too much chance of having crucial ammo at those locations.
Yeah, Colors, I agree, this does smell like jobless lava dive.
Quick crate kill for crossproduct also.
Nice. Colors hates her new phone. More crappy technology. No. Swag deboost there.
Kind of risky deboost normally suitless, but on this much energy, it's not much of a risk.
Okay, 40 peeps. And a reserve tank, okay.
I think that's reserve number 4?
It might well be.
I'll have to wait until Nikplayer pauses for us.
Nikplayer busting through there. And Nikplayer will probably pause for us at some point. Unless we find gravity, then he might not. Yeah, after having found that much energy, you pretty much expect you're supposed to go down to lower warfare like this.
Yeah, this is really leaning towards GT missile after that lava dive.
Right.
Because the trip to GT missile and then to the refill is actually the longest hell run as far as the tank requirements are concerned. That one is 13 tanks, whereas all of the other LN hell runs are only 8.
Okay.
The good portion of that is the statue itself. The statue animation takes 2 tanks.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way pretty recently. I thought I had time for a crystal flash. I didn't. Nick already has 80 missiles. I think he skipped 1. So that just leaves us with 1 in the wild.
No, Nick has them all because the Edekins missile that he never went back to look at, and the Rekshipi tank missile that he reset out of. So no more missile packs for Nick.
We switch. And Nick is quite a bit louder than crossproduct. Also, bosses have more. Technology is working again. Alright, hoping for something, to be honest. because these next 4 item locations are the last ones. Those next 3. What if you find Speed Booster? Would you go back to Waterway?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's a third nothing.
Yep. And the next 2 are going to be power rooms. Come on, it can't be an empty clock. Hey!
Hey, supers, it's not nothing.
And drum roll. Another super play. Alright. So yeah,
Alright.
welcome to hell.
Alright, the intro has finished. Now it's time for Nikplayer to get into the real game.
This is where boys turn into men. Whoa. Yeah, what you want to do now is simply farm up everything, fill up all the reserves. After that you take that nifty little save station on top of Croc, or this one, you could take this one as well. You're right next to it.
The one above Croc outside is faster if you have to retry.
Exactly, that's why I would take that one as well. And after doing that, you go for your first attempt at a suitless bootless lava dive. And knowing Nikplayer, it's going to be his only attempt.
The good thing is it gave us space jumps, so we can
Yes.
take the easy route across the spiky lava snakes.
That's actually really huge. That's plus 2 tanks at least, compared to the other road. That won't make much difference for the lava dive itself, but after that. Okay, let's see how Nick will play this. Will he do the run in, the jump in, or just the roll in, the snipe jump in?
Yep. So he aligned against that ledge right there, so he'd get the perfect normalized starting position, so that he'd have the good entry for that fast dive.
Looking good. Looking very good. Oh, that kid is so damn good.
First try. Alright.
Man.
Yeah, that trick is... Oh, only 3 reserves. Okay, that answers that question.
Yeah.
That trick is pretty much one and done. Either you get it, or you're back at the save station. On this resources, you could crystal flash in the lava once. Go for a second try.
I wouldn't actually even know when to initiate that. I just reset.
About 150. So you see your energy at about 150. Delay the power bomb for the crystal flash.
Nick directly going in here. Could time his power bomb with clearing those blocks. Should not get into the wall here. Doesn't. Yeah, Nick knows about stuff like this.
Yeah, and these seeds that have the Varia tweaks on to put that platform in the middle, actually like to lay the power bomb to the right of the platform, so it's cleared the blocks by the time I get over.
Okay. I tend to not ever go here, so this is good info for me.
Those bolts do 160 damage, so
Yeah.
not great to hit one.
Oh, it's
Oh,
charged.
we have a charge beam. Well,
It's very
we're
resettable.
gonna keep that.
Yeah, we want to keep it.
And
Need to
enough.
fight that guy for it.
Ow, that's
Can you
200
even
damage.
survive that?
You can crystal flash in the safe spot. Right.
Okay. So yeah, Nick getting rid of all his missiles.
That's actually not a bad idea, is to save 10 supers and crystal flash in the safe spot and then farm up the rest to finish the fight. In fact, I think that's the viable way for Nick to survive this, because 3 tanks is not enough.
I would have immediately reset after seeing that charge beam. I would have actually gotten into this room the other way and never come back. You will get the supers. You need to finish the season.
Oh, he's not going for the crystal flash, so this is death.
Yep.
Yeah. The charge beam by itself is not too valuable, since you'll probably be picking up another, 5 super packs somewhere across the course of the run. You'll be wanting the super packs for the Ridley fight anyway.
Exactly.
On the other hand, if Wave is also down here, then having that charge can give you nice opening damage on Ridley and make the fight just a little bit easier. Save yourself just a little bit of ammo.
Yeah, but I mean still, I don't agree with going back here. Preemptively getting rid of those missiles.
Yeah. So Nikplayer is getting his missiles below 32, so that when he fights GT will only use the attack where he fires the orbs upwards, and so
But that also
always
tells
get the
me
farming attack.
Nikplayer does want to get back into the GT fight, which I find interesting. Because as we all know and have known for a while, you can just go back out the same way you came in.
Yeah, you could just grab the charge beam, turn around, and go back outwards.
Yeah, I'm just not going for the charge.
Got Audra in the chat saying that she would not have died against GT, but if she did, she would have skipped the charge.
Yeah, 50% for me as well. I would have absolutely died to that GT.
Yeah, it's not a great GT fight. Thinking on it, I think the best way to get this charge beam is actually to grab it and go back.
Yeah, but also
you
do
have
that.
so much energy after the crystal flash that you can probably get back around and reach the refill through the back door.
Only grab that charge beam if you really have to. Like, go through the rest of Lower Warfare, try to do Ridley. If you don't find any supers, yeah, okay, that's kinda not possible. But Nikplayer just defeated GT. And finds more supers. It's going to be close, can't stumble. Doesn't. Okay. Nick now has everything except ammo.
Yeah, wants to probably spend a bunch of his power bombs here farming up supers.
Yep. Power bombs aren't that much of an issue. You can kinda quickly and safely refarm those once you get to Fire Freeze.
Yeah, you want to save, say, 16 or so for the trip to Fire Fleas. But beyond that, you're not too worried.
Like, not even farming up all those supers. At
Yeah,
Crossroads,
that's...
there was nothing.
Yeah, you don't want to be spending time farming supers in the back of Lower Warfare. On the other hand, on these resources, you don't really want to go fight Ridley anyway, because with only 4 tanks existing in Modern Warfare and all of Meridia combined, there's not a good chance of having a tank behind Ridley.
Nick now going back for more supers. Oh.
Well, you can't live here pretty much indefinitely. You can spend the rest of your life going back and forth, farming supers and farming power bombs.
Yeah, you can.
And
but
supering the door.
I don't know. I think he was fine on power bombs. There was no need to do that farm there.
Yeah, and he's low enough that he really should have gone to the reserve at that stage. It's going to be a tight refill.
Laser door. So yeah, also at this point, cross-product should be having the bad news. Nothing is there. I don't remember if runners checked back off Croc, what Cross is doing right now.
I believe Nick peeked at this.
Okay. Oh, Cross is going back, okay. Oh.
Yeah, Nikplayer was here, so he had the bad news from last year. We'll see how cross-product reacts to the bad news.
Wait, but where's cross-product going right now?
Good pillar strat to avoid the acid.
Oh, did he do a bomb hop?
He laid the power bomb up near the ceiling and was able to get back to the pillar that he just jumped from.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm not sure where cross-product is going.
Me neither. Oh, doing this without a save. But this item location is a good one. That's a big one in H2H. So that's understandable. It is a big
There's
one.
his high jump, so...
Just circular. Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine.
It's
you
not
want
fine.
to be... Okay.
The orbs do 50 damage each, so... Getting orbed by 1.
Nick should have crystal flashed on top of that layer. Okay, so -1 charge. In my opinion, grab the boots, run out, do Meridia.
Yeah, that's obviously what the logic wants you to do. And you don't have a good super count to go do Ridley right now.
Exactly. Nick hard set on keeping that charge below.
So cross-product appears to be going back and double-checking locations to see if he's forgotten something. You can actually look at your map, and you can see that there's no item dot on your map for the places that you've already visited. Well, that's suspicious. Cross-product is in Crystal Flash range.
Yeah. I am not getting it.
And those hopper hits didn't really look accidental. So...
That's right.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Oh, come on. No way. Okay, I have no idea how this works. I know what the result of this will be. Maybe you can explain what's going on here.
Alright, so cross-product has to lay that power bomb at a pixel-perfect position, and that basically means he has 1 frame to lay the power bomb correctly at the correct height. And then he has to activate... Oh, he got it? Oh, wow. So he has to activate the Crystal Flash and the elevator with the same down press, frame perfect. And so he fired a shot afterwards, and he saw the gray beam from the shooting afterwards, so he knows that he has the spike suit. So now he's doing a spark flash where he will again lay the power bomb pixel perfect. There's actually 2 pixels that work, but whichever one you get, you have to adjust for which one it is. And then initiate a spark at that exact position, and the crystal flash will interrupt the spark windup to convert the spike suit to a blue suit. So that's cross-product's solution to the boot the suitless lava dive.
Yeah, okay, but why would you want to convert your... Okay. Is this good or is this not good?
This is
This
good.
is obviously good, okay. Why would you want to convert
Okay,
your
but he's going
spike
for
suit?
New Bridge. I'm interested to see how he will cross New Bridge like
Oh my
this.
god, you're right.
This is
Yeah,
blue suit. This is a way to spark through lava dive.
But again, why would you want to convert your spike suit? Isn't that good enough for a lava dive?
How many times have you blown a spike suit by accidentally pressing the wrong thing?
A couple of times.
But also, what's over here at Waterway?
Speed blocks. Yeah, I get it.
And also, what's over at Climb Supers? More speed blocks and bombs.
Yeah, I guess. But like you said, New Bridge. Let's see what's here. Ah, it's nothing too important.
An
It's
extra super
great
pack
to
is not to be sneezed at.
Nope. But worth the trouble? I'm not sure. And bombs? I'm not sure. Climb Supers is a hot location, but we already know, and Cross Product also checked it earlier. It is bombs.
I think that was a really good gamble. Last race, we had a Varia at Waterway, and Speed was in East Meridia, and High Jump Boots was at the back of Lower Norfair. So we had Varia locked behind Suitless Meridia and Suitless Lower Norfair. So that could easily have happened again, and Cross Product would be way ahead if that had paid off. So
I absolutely agree with the gamble. Yeah.
Cross Product can also go pick up Wreck Ship Reserve.
Exactly, yeah. That ice beam...
Pick up that ice beam.
That won't help him immediately, though. But in the end, Cross will not have to do that with the flash clip.
So that's 3 items and a way through the lava dive the Cross Product gets out of this blue suit tech. So,
oh, and he's not even picking up bombs.
Bombs, I always find bombs really helpful in Lower Norfair, just for conserving my power bombs.
Yeah, agree. On 45, that's not that much of an issue anymore, but still. Okay, Nick is now on how many GTs?
Oh, Cross Product is doing his first bomb torso check.
Yeah.
Nothing here, but...
Yeah. This is a really, really expensive charge beam.
Yeah, Nikplayer definitely paying more than it's worth to get this charge beam.
Yeah, it's hard to accidentally lose this blue suit.
All you gotta do is not push dash.
That's right. Is rolling actually faster?
You can't dash while morphed, so if you accidentally push dash while morphed, you're fine. Cross Product also cannot save because he does not have speed boost. Sorry, cannot pause because he does not have speed booster. If you have a blue suit but you do not have speed booster and you pause, you lose the blue suit in the pause.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that, but I did notice that sometimes I lost it and sometimes I didn't. So that would explain that.
Cross Product is going for that ice in Wreck Ship Reserve.
Sure, why not? It's gonna be pretty expensive too, time-wise, but having that is really good. In the end, it's absolutely possible that runners don't get away up the pre-Colosseum room, but runners do find Speed Booster behind Bot Wound, and in that case, cross product will be all set.
Well, they have Space Jump, and they will have High Jump, and they have
Spring
Ball.
Ball. You're right. Yeah.
So the Spring Ball plus High Jump plus Space Jump actually gets them up to pre-Colosseum room.
My bad. Yeah. High Jump was go mode.
Yeah. Nikplayer just has to get to that High Jump and get out of Lower Norfair.
That's right.
Nice D-boost with the blue suit to get it through Attic.
Lunatic Moth seems to be hesitant of marking down the charge beam for Nikplayer, and I understand why. Not falling through again. This is dangerous now. Not good. Oh, this is a bad spot, Nick. This is a really bad spot. Okay, place it safe.
That's a great bowling trick.
What happened? I didn't see.
Cross product just D-boosted the whole way across the bowling.
Okay.
So interestingly, when you have the blue suit, you only lose the iframes when enemy processing happens. But the statue is an enemy, and I'm guessing the statue or the work robots are global, so that the enemy processing is always happening.
Yeah, it's a shame you don't get to see those speed echoes while being carried by the bowling chosen.
This treadmill is a little bit harder. You gotta have better arm pumps than usual to make progress. Careful not to wall check the spikes.
Right. There's ice.
Cross product has a free ice beam that is still out of Nikplayer's reach. Meanwhile, I've completely missed whatever Nikplayer has found.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna ask right now. So fascinating what Cross is doing. So apparently there's something Nick wants. Yeah, supers, you do want those. For two reasons. A, you want the supers, and B, you can Prison Flash again.
Yeah, this ammo is terrible enough that probably the fastest way to fill up is to leave Lower Norfair and come back later.
It's absolutely what I'd be
It
doing.
feels terrible to do that, but
I don't think so. I think it's alright. You absolutely know that
normally
when
you
other
wouldn't
supers-
consider leaving Lower Norfair and coming back later. But, free E-tank to get out through the Musketeers. Yeah, with that E-tank there, Nick is able to just tank all the way through the Musketeers. Nothing to worry about.
You could actually make an argument for not picking up that E-tank. Leaving that for your actual lower Norfair attack.
Yeah. So for cross product, because this blue suit makes space jumping across the lava spikes so slow, I think
Yeah.
we'll actually see him stop at Bubble Mountain before going to the Lower Norfair lava dive.
You think that's better?
I think it's a shorter run with the blue suit.
Yeah, that's possible.
Or just going to Meridia. That's cool too. Oh no, he's just breaking the tube early. Seems odd that he would want to break the tube.
Is Cross attempting a graph jump here?
You can't pause, Cross. You'll lose the blue suit.
Oh, for springboard jumping, you're right. Yeah, as Colors was saying, Main Street is unlikely to be something. In any way, we will probably find out pretty soon. Okay. Cross about to do some bootless Meridia here.
Alright.
Nikplayer about to grab, I don't know, probably power bombs. Oh, you think he screwed up all? Okay. It's possible too.
Yeah. I'm assuming Crosspark knows what he's doing here. The time that I tried this and I was just winging it, took me like 10 minutes to get up Main Street.
Ah, that's out of reach. Yeah, the way I would have done it is exactly like Nikplayer, except I would have taken probably 8 attempts at that lava dive. And each one will eat a minute away. Nick now full on power bombs. Now has to worry about all his other ammo. Should have probably farmed that up somewhere, not Meridia-y. Does Nick want to go back down into lower Norfair and finish the job?
Looks like that's what he's planning.
35
Still
is
not
still...
great super count for it. Yeah, if I was on Nick's loadout, I'd just be in Meridia.
Oh no!
Going up Everest.
Oh no! Yeah, me too. Cross product now fell all the way down to the bottom of Main Street. Very hesitant on his next step.
Well,
yeah.
He could do another elevator crystal flash.
Yeah.
Spike suit through lava dive.
I mean, that was pretty quick.
The bootless suitless lava dive is the expected logic in the randomizer, but if you're able to do an elevator crystal flash or crystal sparked blue suit, that can help you out. Like, you do whichever you find easier.
So are there any other ways to get a spike suit or a blue suit without speed booster? We of course all know of the method in Dragon's Room, but anything else?
Not that I know of.
So where did Nikplayer take his last save? Apparently he's about to take one. Because going into Nutella refill, that indicated him wanting to go straight to low on warfare.
Yeah, with high jump, there's not a whole lot of reason to save outside of lower warfare. If you want the
Alright.
save, you just take the save after. Take the save by the elevator.
I
Because
forgot Nick
with
has
high
said-
jump, the lava dive is pretty trivial.
I think Cross can get on top of that other platform from there. At least now.
This bootless main street is completely out of logic. The randomizer does not require you to do this. But if you find that you prefer it over Main Street, you can do that. I mean, if you prefer this over bootless, suitless lava dive, that's your choice.
But where are you going from there? Say you get on top of Main Street, Crab Hole is going to have a pack of power bombs if you're really lucky.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he can go with this.
He can get into Mama Turtle, but he can't get out.
There are some people who claim that you can get out of Mama Turtle with the spring ball.
Ah, come on, really?
I've never managed it myself, but other people have shown me clips. Well,
Alright, for Nikplayer, this is now a straight dash first to the energy refill, hoping he can make it in time, but he'll probably have to dig into his
Yeah.
reserves.
there's also some tech for getting up Everest with this loadout.
What? That sounds like an awful combination of crab freezing and springboard jumps. Like what Cross is already doing, only even worse. Ah, this could work out for Nick. Oh, 2 HP, nice.
Good thing about the cross product taking so long with the lower half of the room is now this fish is much lower than it was at the beginning.
Right. Oh, he probably wanted to
Oh, he
freeze
knocked
that
the
crab.
global crab onto a platform, so he's gonna have to super again to actually put it back
Ooh.
on the wall. If he wants to use the global crab.
The famous
I
global
don't know if
crab.
he's going to use it.
Okay, Aura is saying the only really bad thing on the way is Everest. Okay, let's say you make it up Everest. What's happening next? You can probably springboard jump on top of the crab to carry you up to Botwoon, I'm assuming.
Well, you can do the bootless snail elevator to get up to Botwoon. That's fine.
Okay. So
Getting
what
out
after
of
that?
Dragon,
Oh,
not sure how you would do that. Because you
look
could
at
start
that.
one of the obstacles, but what did we just see?
We saw a grapple beam speed locked at Main Street.
Ah, That means gravity suit exists somewhere.
Yeah, probably somewhere where we don't even want it anymore, but it does exist. I mean, there's a decent chance gravity is behind Ridley.
Oh yeah, and if Cross Product had gotten the gravity jump into Main Street before, he would have that grapple beam now.
There's also a pretty decent chance of gravity being behind Botwoon.
Cross Product took a save at this ship, I believe, before getting the ice beam. But he would have to redo the blue suit to get the ice beam. But he doesn't need the ice beam in order to get that grapple. So, if he really, really wanted that grapple, he could reset all the way back to there, and the tube would be back and he could redo the blue suit and get the gravity jump and spark for that grapple. He could also spike suit for this by getting the through the door gravity jump. I'm not sure how easy that is to shoot the door while carrying the spike suit, because you kind of really don't want to shoot upwards. But you can pause with the spike suit, so you could spring ball jump up through the tube room with the spike suit.
Oh, this is getting close. Nick now needs an E-tank here, or he can't even see the item. Yeah, this is starting to become questionable for both runners, actually. The decision to go down into lower Norfair on 35 supers. No grapple. No beam that... Okay, charge beam does help with farming, actually.
Yeah, it could easily be something silly like gravity suit behind Ridley.
Yeah. Ouch.
I wonder how much harder the 80% setup for the big jump from the Indeskigas is when you're using power bombs instead of bombs.
I don't even know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm just wondering, because Nick seems like the kind of person who would know the 80% setup.
That's true, actually. Cross picking is safe. It's going to be business center. Where are we going from there? Now we can see the item. Nothing. Oh man, Nick is down on 15 supers.
Crossproduct still has that ice beam.
Yeah. So probably Cross decided to attempt this. I don't see anything else you'd want to be doing here right now. Yeah, charge beam coming in big right now.
Yeah, normally those bugs take 2 shots.
Exactly.
It's much harder to farm them safely.
Still a pretty tall order here for Nick. On 14 supers right now. I really don't understand why Nick would do this instead of Meridia. Like, all you need is 1 or 2 more super packs and you're set.
I'd want 3, but I could live with only 2 more.
I'd want 5. But, you know. I will never attempt this before I'm on 40. And I'd feel bad about it. I'd hope to find more.
Crossproduct got the alignment before coming in. Good dive. Ah, the fireball went off screen.
Flame. You have the time to get that again, but that's about all the time you get for this. Just in time. Simultaneously, Nikplayer crystal flashing on his screen is now back down to 17 supers. And does not apply his charge beam here for those bugs.
You know, we'll count that as first try for cross product too.
Yeah.
And the cross product has the supers from Waterway. So he's actually on better resources than Nikplayer.
Nick's going in. Gonna do a 25-30 Ridley fight. Maybe opening with a super or something. Yeah, with a power bomb. It's
25-30 is possible to kill Ridley. Getting out and getting a Crystal Flash afterwards is another adventure.
There's the tiny chance of an E-tank behind Ridley. Let's hope for it.
There's 3 E-tanks remaining in the seed.
Right.
Oh, Cross Product chose the wrong place to Crystal Flash.
I'm sure Cross has exactly that save. So
Yeah.
nothing major happening. Oh no. How much is in the reserve? That's good. If Ridley quickly grabs Nick, he'll be fine. No, can't hit him. Oh man, Nick has to do all of this again. You think so? Yeah.
You're gonna need some pretty good pause views.
Yeah. Ooh. No.
Cross Product playing it safe. Crystal Flashing outside of the Pillars room, so... Nikplayer does not get to see what is behind Ridley yet. And the item behind Ridley is very crucial for Nikplayer's future plans. Cross Product backdoored into GT. We'll see how he feels about that charge beam.
I can tell you how Cross feels about those supers. Good enough to return for those one way or the other.
Oh yeah. Especially after you see that you're not grabbing charge beam.
Yep. Cross deciding to fight GT right here and now.
I'm not sure why he's fighting GT.
Me neither.
So if he's going to go back for that charge beam, killing GT would be useful. But if you're not going back for the charge beam, you don't spend time on it.
Cross is thinking about what to do next. I guess we are sticking with the beeps.
The ship saved before Ice Beam?
Huh. Nope. The answer is so obvious, guys. Just do Meridia with those boots. From where I am sitting, this is super easy.
Cross Product hasn't seen the boots, but he's seen everything else.
Right.
Cross Product should know that this lower warfare is his only way forward.
Yeah. Ouch. Alright, Cross not even going
Not going
towards
back
those
to those
supers.
supers. That's a choice.
Sure is.
Those are some very good bomb bounces to stay out of the acid.
Yeah, I'm convinced once Cross gets those fighter boots, he will do Meridia. He even attempted this without the boots, so I'm sure that's what we're going to see. And by doing that, might actually take the lead here. Depending on if and when Nikplayer can get this lower north head on.
Not great resources for escaping Lower Norfair. He's going to have to be spending this Crystal Flash about when he picks up the boots, really.
Yeah, that's the downside of having spent that Crystal Flash at Lava Dive. That's why, exactly the reason why I wouldn't do it. Just take the reset and try again. Yeah, those resources are actually really awful. There was one super pack.
Yeah, fortunately, there is actually an energy tank at Three Musketeers.
Yep. Oh, okay. Cross is taking this
You're
route
going to need
out.
some good dodges.
Yeah. Oh, how many of those do you have to kill?
More than 0.
Yes.
So
I don't know what's
not getting tout on this energy. This is not
Yeah.
good enough.
Still not opening. There we go. Oh man. Feels bad.
Yeah, you need 120 for the elevator. Probably another, say, 50 for the elevator room. And say 2 tanks to get from Chronic Boost to Chronic to Nutella. So, and probably 3 for the dive itself. So if you had about 700, I guess, you could probably get out.
Ah, Nikplayer with those slow farms again. The supers this time are even worse than last attempt.
I've seen slower super farms though. You want to see the slowest super farm in all of Norfair? You go to the Funes at Fireflies and you farm them for supers.
I think I've seen a clip of you getting the last super you need.
Takes about 7 or 8 minutes per super.
Yeah, that's cool. You might get a super from everyone you kill. So it doesn't have to take that long.
Best I had happen was once I had 2 supers in 1 cycle.
Alright.
2 supers out of 5.
One more Crystal Flash here. Nick on 18 supers. Will want to be on at least 25 again. Well, okay, he's on 57 missiles. And he will want to keep 10 of those, at least. Ah, don't do that.
Crossproduct got up horse room with a lot more energy than last time.
Very nice. Yeah, can go way deeper before Crystal Flashing. And decides for the northern route this time.
Yeah, I think going out the back of Lower Norfair is safer here.
Me too.
Unless that happens.
Ah, damn. Doesn't even have the ammo to kill that one. And will die. Yeah.
Yeah, that That pirate guarding the top of Amphitheater has gotten a few people. Sometimes people come from the other side, sometimes people come from this side.
The pirate will get you. Except in that one race recently where the pirate just stared at the runner and didn't do anything. That was pretty funny.
Well, you gotta do your crystal flash when the pirate is checking the fourth wall for somebody coming.
Okay.
Like the pirate checks the first wall to the left, and he checks the second wall to the right. And then when this pirate starts checking the fourth wall, that's when you do your crystal flash.
The fourth wall, like us here commentating, you mean like that?
Yeah, you see how the pirate turns and looks at the screen?
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, Nick was on 35 supers here. Oh, I think he did get hit again. He will survive this. Just might get 5 supers out of this. Will not. E-tank or dead. Oh no, it's gravity. Oh, Nick. Oh, what are we gonna do about you?
I think Nick's gonna keep banging his head against this Ridley for a while longer.
Sure seems like that. Yeah. Yeah, getting 5 supers out of Ridley, it is possible. It's just
I think
not
you need
very likely.
MM2's special cartridge to get the 5 supers out of Ridley.
Is that so? Oh man, going down here on 35 supers was just a bad choice, objectively. Then again, doing this for the gravity suit was a good choice.
Crossproduct playing it safe with the enemies in mouse room.
Should have actually used a power bomb there before crystal flashing 1 or maybe 2.
Yeah.
This could work out. Ah, not like that! You gotta kill him, come on! You learned that last time. Wait, now the door is
Yeah,
open?
if you killed the Violas up above, and the Violas actually are enough kills to get out of the room.
So there's a set number of entities you have to kill.
Yeah. Every kill room is just a set number. It's
Okay.
usually they set that number equal to the number in the room. But for that room, they decided to be generous and say, hey, there's a bunch of extra enemies.
You think this works?
600 energy.
Is it 600 though?
His reserve should be full.
Okay. Alright. Ah. Ooh,
It's gonna be close.
Gonna be really close. Like, the lava is really gonna eat into the health pool. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this might work. Gotta get the gate glitch quickly, but then... Okay.
It's 2 tanks to run from Chronic Boost to Bubble Mountain. Well, from Chronic Boost to the Purple Farm.
Okay, yeah, this looks good.
So he's turning off his ice beam so he can do that farm. And he should just barely make the farm room.
He would have. Instead,
Alright.
doing
He's
this.
safe.
Yes.
Worst case is he spends time farming waivers and Sovas for energy.
Yep.
Cross Product has escaped with the high jump boots, and now has his Meridia Go mode.
But if Nikplayer gets this done within the next 30 minutes, he will be able to quickly overtake Cross. It's a big if.
Yeah, I don't like Cross going into the heated room
Right?
in between farming Bubble Mountain. 'Cause
There's a perfectly...
that just costs you 10 energy every time.
Exactly. There's a perfectly well-functioning safe room there. Oh, did he save? Please tell me he saved. Alright. So it's going to be a little more annoyance. But nothing major.
Crossproduct got a Powerball drop from one of these waivers? He was on 3 last time I looked. Now he's on 4.
I think it's most of them. But also
I think
there's
the most efficient way to farm Bubble Mountain is you lay a power bomb to kill all the Sovas at the bottom, and you go through the tunnel real quick to get the drops that way. Or you can come down to this farm. 70 energy is good for reaching this farm. It's a slow farm and sometimes it kills you, but it can get you just enough to get somewhere better.
It's the quicker and safer form, in my opinion. Okay, Nikplayer on 21 supers this time. That's better than before. Yeah, Nikplayer, do that, but with a charge shot, please. Okay, getting good supers now. Getting very good super drops. Okay, let's go. 5 E-tanks, that's enough to currently. So that leaves Nick with anything in his reserves. But only if he doesn't get hit.
That was rude.
Yeah, that's the instant reset.
Crossproduct is using the Frog Speedway to farm up 3 power bombs. Probably going to farm up a fair amount here because he's looking forward to that Crystal Flash clip.
And Yeah, he lost. No, he didn't lose his
Oh wait,
ice
no,
beam.
he's got the ice beam. What am I thinking?
Right. He turned it off before going into Bubble Mountain.
Nikplayer appears to have left Lower Norfair,
Huh.
given up on that Ridley.
So it appears we have parity then. And Nikplayer is just slightly ahead of Cross. But Cross has ice beam.
Yeah, Cross has ice beam. So that double springbolt jump Everest is easier for Cross. And the suitless Crystal Flash kick.
Right.
Actually, yeah, cross product is damaging down a fair amount on each of these powerbomb farms. So let's see another elevator Crystal Flash and pick up that grapple.
I'm sure if Cross can do something like that, he won't even need the grapple now that he has high jump. Oh yeah, Cross has high jump.
Well, his energy wouldn't be this low if he wasn't planning to do that, so...
Yeah, I guess you're right. Nikplayer opting for a double springbolt jump towards Mama Turtle. And gets it.
Oh, and cross product is converting to a blue suit again.
I don't
So
really
he can actually carry this blue suit all the way to all the way up Main Street and across Botwin and everything. So carrying this blue suit would actually save more time than using it to spark Everest. I mean, than using it to spark Main Street, because you can save a good 40 to 50 seconds just in the post-Botwin hallway by running across instead of jumping through the morph tunnels. But it looks like he's deciding to spark here. Which,
It's what I would do.
well, nope. He's freezing the fish. Good.
Right.
He can't springbolt jump with this because he still doesn't have speed booster.
And we go in for more power bombs. You want all of those now.
You'll notice that cross product is morphing and then unmorphing to be into the crouch pose whenever he wants to crouch jump.
Yeah.
So normally when you crouch, that charges your shine spark, but you don't want to accidentally spark and lose your blue suit.
And then coming up to the next double springbolt jump. You don't actually have to do this one from a crouch. I don't know if it makes it harder or not. Nikplayer already on top.
Well, we let the fish go by, so... is he waiting for the crab? Because the global crab is going to fall down. We're going to see that just like we did a little while ago.
Yep. In a completely different tournament. Oh, Nikplayer already up there.
Oh, he's using the other crab. But it's just off screen, so it's not actually moving right now. He needs to move a bit to the left and down a bit to get it on screen.
Normally, I might say what Nikplayer is doing right now I don't agree with, but in this situation I actually do. Because the critical factor at the moment is finding supers.
Best plan for this blue suit is you run through the speed blocks in post-Batoon hallway. That saves you a large amount of time. And then you can spark across Coliseum, which saves a small amount of time when you have grapple. It's really the two Batoon rooms where the blue suit saves you the most time. And also, you have nothing to fear from these pirates here.
Right. Pretty much the only time in these H2H settings where you don't have to feel them. Alright, will Nikplayer go for more checks here?
Crossproduct took one hit from Mama Turtle, but we're not really concerned with that. Oh, this will also get cross-product into the aqueduct items.
Right. And there might be something there because we have a gravity suit in here.
Exactly. Could even be something valuable. Could even be something silly like Speed Booster.
So what you want to do here instead of what cross-product is doing right now is open the door, roll from right to the left, and then just springboard jump up. It is super free.
And pause. Or he'll lose his blue suit.
No, just springboard up. No
Oh.
pausing.
And it's also possible to flatly through the door out of Fish Tank.
Oh, interesting. But flatly is definitely harder than that springboard jump. That's just springboard, not what you're thinking of.
Nikplayer is getting ready for this suit with Crystal Flash clip.
Looks like it will work out with the Metroid. Yep. Alright. That's 23 attempts.
Yeah, Nikplayer has a couple of frames at the top of the jump to lay the power bomb, and then frame perfect jump the second time to get back into position to activate the Crystal Flash.
Just
He
like
just
that.
has to hold down. Got it pretty quick though, so.
Snake is dead. Now what you really hope for here is just to find one more stinking super pack. Nothing. So rude.
Yeah, so now we have to see Nick do a double springball jump up the left side of half a climb room, and then a space jump out of the water.
Then space jump across Coliseum, which is extremely easy and super free. But
Yeah,
we all
dude.
know how easy it is to drop an input with space jump,
Yeah.
or to accidentally hit the ground on top of one of those platforms.
Yeah.
And if that happens, Nick has to do all of this again.
So the blue suit, the cross product, there's a question in chat about somebody. Question in chat if any tricks are out of logic. The blue suit the cross product is carrying is out of logic. So you're not required to do that, but it's a useful trick if you know how. And cross product is going for those aqueduct items.
Exactly.
Not get the
Why
quick
not?
snail manip, so loses a few.
Oh,
Oh, we
was
spent
that
a
really his
spark
plan?
there?
Wow. Okay.
Speedrunner and aqueduct. Okay, game.
Those are two items Nick is not going to get.
Yeah, super packs are really important, and speed booster is also really important.
Yeah.
You want to take bets on what's a plasma? The speed booster gives us a better way to kill the plasma pirates than the charged pseudo screw.
But what would you even do that for? The best thing you could actually find is a pack of Subarus. I mean, sure, wave
Best thing
beam.
you can find there would be wave beam, I think.
But in order to make that count, you'd have to get the charge beam out as well. And I think Cross already decided against that.
Yeah.
Okay, how's this ammo looking at total? Crosses, since he's not gonna get that last missile pack. One super pack away from being able to finish the seed in theory. Oh, that's the super pack behind Dragon. So yeah, I think Nikplayer is set right here.
Yeah, Nikplayer is substantially ahead. But cross product will have easier Dragon fights. And I wish he'd kept his blue suit to have fast bot-to-win access. And I wish he was not going for the sand pits before the boss.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. Cross has Ice Beam. So, whatever.
Yeah, but at this point, every check puts him a little bit further behind.
Yeah, those sandpits, they are for sure questionable.
And if there's something good here, he has to do another Everest trip.
Absolutely.
And the Everest trip is a good 3 to 5 minutes. Well,
And we
about 3 or 4 minutes.
know nothing good's gonna be there, so... Because there's nothing good left in the seed.
See, there's an
okay,
E-tank.
okay, that E-tank is helpful if you get it on the way out. We already know where gravity is, that's behind Ridley. Nikplayer had a good amount of attempts trying to get that out, but wasn't able to.
In these settings, gravity could be literally anywhere in the map except for those speed-locked items. Like, you can't put gravity in Aqueduct, and it can't put gravity in Main Street. But it could put it anywhere else in the world. So, like, you could have gravity check tool, and that'd be in logic. You could have gravity at plasma, that would be in logic. It'd be useless, but it could be there.
Yeah, which pit is Nick gonna pick? The E-tank one. Hesitantly deciding to actually pick up that E-Tank before doing his third lower Norfair dip.
Yeah, this is his third lower warfare dip. So this last D-Tank means that the most he can have in his reserve after Crystal Flash will be about 86.
Yeah. Such a rude decision by the developers not to fill up everything.
When you get 1500, who's going to pick up more than 1500 energy? And who's going to be taking heat damage while using the Crystal Flash?
Well, no player who's that good
That's
would do
interesting.
that he knows about Crystal Flash would pick up that many times.
So crossproduct did a grapple jump up half a climb room, and that's interesting. I'd never thought of doing that before. Now I need to check and see if it's faster than what I do.
I think this is a good choice here for Nick, farming up here. If he decides to go to Crate as well, I was gonna say he's not. Could have quickly
Yeah,
farmed
the door
supers.
transitions make mini crate actually terrible super far. Like, if you only
Yeah.
need like 4 or 8 supers going to mini crate, okay, fine. But if you need 40 supers, you're gonna spend all day at mini crate
Oh, okay.
because you're going in and out of that door over and over again.
I never timed anything in my life. Oh, Cross getting grabbed and didn't get the quick grab, but also doesn't get hit by Dragon. So the shrimp is playing along.
Yeah, that was a pretty lucky Dragon. Get carried all the way up there without getting hit. Each hit does 160 damage, so
Yeah.
you really feel them. He's gonna be pretty happy with this super pack behind Dragon.
Absolutely. So Nick has one more super pack. No, I mean the exact same count, but Cross picked up another one at Waterway, so where did Nick get his pack? Oh, exiting Lower Norfair, of course. Because Cross picked the other road.
See if you can get this grapple escape easily.
Quickly. Not a save this time for Nick. Feels like he's got this lava dive down by now.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to shamble so hard that you mess up the lava dive on this loadout, so don't imagine anybody's going to mess it up.
Unfortunately, not a beam upgrade here for Nick. Also no grapple.
Well, the ice beam doesn't actually help you farm with the beam at all. So Having Ice Beam in Lower North Areas and only Ice Beam is not going to help. But
Well,
the
the
grapple
first
is
shot
huge.
freezes the bugs and the second shot kills them. So that's better than
Yeah,
two
it's better than
shots.
having them rush at you, I guess. It's still 2 shots to get the drop, so
That's true.
not any faster when you're trying to farm.
Oh,
Nick aborts going through the pillars and he says go for the refill.
Yup. Don't want to use 2 crystal flashes on the way to Dragon.
Yeah. Crossproduct is saving before going out. So I'm going to assume Crossproduct was checking the right sand pit.
Yeah, probably right. Maybe there's 2 E-tanks in there. But yeah, if you spot a super in the right and you know an E-tank is in the left, what would you do?
I take the super.
Yeah, me too.
On this energy, the tank is not going to help as much as the super. Oh, Crossproduct has speed booster.
Yep.
So when Crossproduct gets to the Ninja Pirates, you can also kill those guys faster and with less resources. So that,
That's good.
What was that item on the left?
I think it was power bombs.
Yeah, power bombs.
It is now officially Sunday for me. I did not think we'd be here that long.
yeah, Nikplayer spent more time banging against Ridley than I expected.
Yeah.
He's still a few minutes ahead, but he can't fail Ridley too many times, or Crossproduct is going to catch up. I think 2 Ridley deaths and Crossproduct will be in the same spot with better equipment.
And Cross obviously also has to do the same things. And Cross has to farm up before all of that. Can do the powerbomb farm quite quickly here. We'll have a much easier time farming before Ridley with that grapple beam.
Oof.
I'm having deja vu. Nick in this room. Ah, that's a way to do it. Left shot, right shot, and then in the middle.
It'd be interesting to make a bunch of clips of different strategies and see which one is actually better. You can see that this grapple farm for Crossproduct is not working out positively,
Nope.
because
You
the
don't
grapple
wanna
is
do that.
only killing the bugs one at a time.
Yeah, you don't want to do that with the stacked bugs.
And I think he's going to have to redo his powerbomb farm after that.
27. And I think Nick will be able to farm up to 45 supers before crystal flashing. If those bugs play along, of course. Got them out of position now. This would be a good time to kill the door. Ah, missile scam. Ooh. Just 75 in there.
Yeah. If you want to get 86 in your reserve, you need to drop the power bomb when you're around 86. Like, this is actually enough energy that Nikplayer can't really do the standard way of getting picked up and triggering the reserve and release claws.
Yeah.
Because we might just barely have enough to crystal flash afterwards if that happens, but it's pretty tight.
Yeah, it all depends on how lucky he gets with the drops and when he decides to kill Ridley. That's a fair bit of balancing there. Okay, that's one. Gets a lot of energy here. Aww. Wants to be at least on 40. Yeah, I'm not getting very lucky here.
Crossproduct is saving up the farm.
Okay, Nick doesn't get a pogo. This is one. He decides to shoot. Ah, gets hit again. Decides to shoot the super instead of opting for missiles. Do you get
Probably
the
get one
gravity?
super. Yeah, you get the gravity.
Absolutely.
I
Nick
would
doesn't.
absolutely get the gravity.
Yeah.
That gravity reduces the damage that you take from the Duskiga hit in Wasteland,
Yeah.
and it also reduces the damage from the Key Hunters. And that gravity is so useful on the escape. I would absolutely get it.
Alright, 8 more of those. Another missile drop. Another missile drop. Oh, come on, what is this?
Like, with the gravity, you could almost get all the way out without the crystal flash.
Okay, that's 10. That's time to go.
Oh, and his powerbomb count is also pretty terrible for getting
Yeah,
out.
it doesn't matter. You can... Oh, it does matter. You're right.
It does matter.
Yeah, you want to be on 17 here. That's good. Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Alright, let's see this fast pillar spark from cross product.
Right. Ah, it doesn't get it. Oh, that could be too far to the left, that powerbomb. It wasn't, okay. Yeah, this should be good for Nick. He won't be able to make it to the save station, I think. But still,
And this is not enough for the save station. But
yeah,
Crystal Flash here.
yeah. Don't get hit. No. I said don't get hit.
Well, he's locked in the Ridley kill, which is good,
Yeah.
but gonna have to have some good counter dodges getting out.
First one was great. Second one not so much. And I don't think he hit the third one. So half the key hunt is done. I think Nick will get this done eventually, even if it's not on the first try.
The cross product is going straight down and not checking Firefly.
What was at Fireflies? You remember?
I want to say there's a super pack there, which is unfortunate for cross product.
Ouch!
Just instead of having more supers, he has the same supers as Nikplayer.
See, with that gravity suit, Nick would still be alive.
Yep. There's nothing at Powerbomb's a shame for cross product, so
Shameful pack of air.
alright, let's see the speed kill on the Ninja Pirates. So if you don't have grapple down here, this speed kill on the Ninja Pirates is actually your best super farm.
Doesn't get it though. Neither of those. Oh, that's gonna be a bad hit. Oh yeah.
Nikplayer has escaped Lower Norfair.
Yeah, it has easily enough energy to get through. This is now... It has turned into a commanding lead for me. Seems like he wants to take the croc route out.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Well, oh, this route takes fewer energy tanks. He would have to spend more time farming to go through the Cathedral Hell Run.
Yeah, and you got Nutella on the way here.
Yeah.
Just a small detour.
Cross product had supers selected and tried to Crystal Flash and realized his mistake just in time.
This has never happened to me. Especially not several times.
This is showing us just how much better the grapple farm is than the
Yeah.
pea shooter farm.
So much more comfy.
It's not doing it quite fast enough to gain energy here, but doing it better than the pea shooter was, so. Oh, and he's stopping at 30.
Huh.
Well, decent chance that he sees the gravity behind Ridley, so he has that in his plan for next time.
Where was that E-Tank that was at Frank Z missiles?
Yeah, that's going to be a big help for Cross Product's escape.
Yep.
a dead Ridley. And I believe crossproduct will have about 250 in his reserve. So decent chance he can actually farm up the supers to Crystal Flash after this.
Yeah, so Nikplayer does not have a zap skip and is currently on 215 missiles. That means he will have to replace around 60 missiles with charge shots. Which
I think that's enough that you could argue for just missiling everything and then refilling.
Yeah, it's just one refill. But knowing how Nikplayer plays this, I'm assuming he won't do that. Instead, he'll go into a charged Mother Brain fight. Oh, this is cutting it close, but it should work out for Cross. If he gets not too unlucky. There's that one super, okay.
Yeah, so farm up 10 more supers after this Crystal Flash and then go.
Yep.
Or you can just go and decide, okay, Fire Fleas will carry me through. Somehow that'll save the day. Which is true, because this time there's an E-Tank back there to carry the cross-product through.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, prediction. I lost all my points. Because I bet on Suitless.
Yeah, I lost 10k because I bet on Varia.
Ah, 2 less Giga hits.
But those 2 less Giga hits combined only did 80 damage.
Yeah, it's true.
The one less
Shout out
Giga hit
to
that Nikplayer had to take did 160.
It still hurts a lot.
Cross product is locking in that Ridley kill.
Yeah, this will be enough to get to that E-Tank.
Decent key hunter dodges. Only took 1 hit, only from the 3rd key hunter, so.
Yeah, that's good. Nikplayer with a powerbomb strats here against the Metroids. Fun fact, when I was a kid, I didn't know about the ice.
Oh, there's nothing at
the
Fire
ice wave.
Fleet.
I thought you could only kill them with powerbombs.
Well, I
Cross.
played Metroid 2, so I knew about the ice method.
Alright. I never played any other Metroid. I played a
Not
bit of
checking
Fusion.
Jail. Oh, Jail was the super pack, I think.
Oh. Yeah, and Cross doesn't have charge beam, so he'll want to get that. No, he doesn't. But yeah, Cross's ammo is also enough.
Will he get to the frequency tank in time?
Gonna be very, very relieved to see that. Can now just tank his way through. Okay, let's see if Nikplayer will pre-open some stuff before going into the Mother Brain fight. Or just go in there, let this charge beam charging. That super looks like he'll just go in.
So when cross product gets to Mother Brain, he absolutely has to missile everything. Oh wait, no. If he doesn't have to missile everything. If he decides to Zeb skin after missiling all the doors and refilling after missiling the doors, then cross product will have 4 missiles of leeway.
Okay, that's 4 supers, 39, 21. So for a little over 100 charge shots for Nick here. And Nick is starting with all his ammo.
Not sure this the special pea shooter is special beam attacks.
That would be cool. Does like 10 damage.
There is no such thing as this.
Yep, already in the catch-up phase, and it's gonna be a long one. That means 75 more of those. Nick did not take a save anywhere, except maybe at the ship.
Yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention to Nick to see where he saved. Cross product is taking that refill now, so.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's midnight for Nikplayer too.
And normally you think about catching, you think, okay, it'll do 1, 2, or 3 tanks damage. But this is suitless, so the
Yeah.
ketchup will do 4, 8, or 12, or maybe even 16 tanks of damage.
Mother Brain almost looked like she was gonna raise her head, but that felt way too early for 75 shots. Yeah.
Yeah, the meatball combos are the worst, because you know
Yeah.
the ketchup is going to come out as soon as that meatball disappears.
Oh, okay.
Cross product is into terrain, not soon enough. If Nikplayer decides to do stand-up, he could save 1, maybe 2 hyper beam shots.
How many of those chargers can you get off?
You can get off 40 if you're really good at it.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's 2400. Yeah. Totally worth it.
I mean, you've got the high jump and spring ball for doing 2 price, so maybe it's worth it just to do 2 price. This product is pretty close.
Yeah, but we'll not have enough opportunity to catch up here. Not
If
with the
Nikplayer
babies.
hadn't done the Mother Brain fight first try,
Absolutely.
right there.
And since Nick didn't save anywhere in Turian, maybe saved the ship, Cross would have been ahead there.
Yeah. Not saving the terrain is pretty huge, because
Yeah.
can see cross product going missile on the doors.
Yeah, Cross has to create a little bit more of leeway, he probably feels like.
Yeah. So after missiling this door and refilling, he has 4 missiles of leeway after his
Yeah.
escapes.
But Nikplayer already in escape. Okay, just a bunch of left side wall jumps, then parlor, and Nick will be done with this. That was pretty neat. Finishing in first place with an official time of 2 hours, 25 minutes and 49 seconds. That's Nikplayer. GG's. Woo! Yeah, Nick made it hard for himself, you might say. Could have been way easier.
Yeah, there just weren't enough early supers to do that Norfair on the first pass.
Yeah.
He's eventually forced to give up and take a second trip through lower Norfair.
Nick found that out today the hard way.
But if it was possible to do just one trip, the gravity suit would have been very helpful in Meridia.
Yeah. Nick finishing inside his like first 5 attempts at Ridley there, he would have been done for half an hour at least. And obviously, coming behind that closely, Cross is gonna finish his heat as well.
Yeah, if you're already in Mother Brain, you may as well finish.
Yeah.
Have some dangerous damaging down. Fortunately, Cross Product remembers that he does not have Varia.
That's always good to remember. I manually invited Nikplayer to the server because the commentator control.
So let's watch these credits and see if there was Wave Beam or Spazer somewhere for us.
No special beam attacks. Lame. Ice beam, bombs, grapple, X-ray, and that's it.
No
No
Wave,
good beams.
no Spazer. So yeah, that's about the rudest loadout you can have for these scenes. There's no waiver spacer anywhere in the world, and Ice Beam is just so far down the tree you can't pick it up feasibly.
We're joined by today's winner, Nikplayer. GG's, man.
Oh, GG's.
Yeah, that was pretty exhausting. You banged your head against Ridley there for quite a while and decided to bail on it just in time, I would say.
Yeah, that's my play today was so bad. Oh my god, I forgot that I have spring ball and for this reason I go to Lawn Norfair and I was thinking that this is what what will the seats to do for me, and I forgot about spring
We're
ball.
joined
When
by
I
today's winner,
when I don't
Nikplayer.
forget the
GG's,
spring
man.
ball, it could be a much earlier seat,
Yeah,
like
that
1
was
hour
pretty
30 or
exhausting.
something like that.
You banged
But
your
yeah,
head
it is what
against
it
Ridley there
is.
for quite a while
I
and
played
decided
stupid,
to bail on it just in
and
time,
I
I would
don't
say.
deserve to win today, but unfortunately I did. And yeah, never again. Never again this road what I did today.
Yeah, 35 supers, that's just, especially not having grapple beam, that was just out of reach getting that Ridley done.
Yeah.
Before that, you banged your head against the charge beam. I would have just simply skipped that charge beam, completely ignored that, but you really wanted that charge beam.
Yeah, but you don't have ammo for Torion, or I don't know. Did cross product find speed booster?
Yup, our cross product did some really amazing things along the way. Also, cross just finished. Yeah, 35
With an
super
official
time
time
of
of
just, especially
2 hours,
not
30
having
minutes
grapple
and
beam,
36
that
seconds.
was just out of reach getting that Ridley done. Before that, you banged
Cross
your head
product
against the
actually
charge
did
beam.
an elevator crystal
I would
flash
have just
at
simply skipped
morph
that charge
elevator,
beam, completely
then
ignored
converted
that,
that
but
to a
you
blue
really
suit
wanted
with
that
crystal
charge beam.
spark, took that to waterway, which had a super pack, and then took
Oh.
that to wreck ship reserve to get that ice beam.
Ah, okay. I was thinking in the seats there is no speed or ice because
Yup,
of charge
our cross
on
product did some
GT, but
really
yeah, okay.
amazing
And
things along the way. Also, cross
I
just
will
finished
have had to
with an official
I
time
will
of
I would like to
2 hours, 30 minutes and 36
check
seconds.
and grab this charge beam, because when you have don't speed or ice
Crystal
in the
flash
seat, you're
at morph
you're
elevator,
much in trouble
then
in
converted
Torian,
that
but
to a
and
blue
that's
suit
why.
with crystal spark,
You
took
can
that to
always
waterway, which had a super pack,
use the missiles
and then took
to
that to wreck
destroy
ship
the
reserve to
zaps
get that ice
and the
beam.
mother brain glass and then return to refill.
Oh yeah.
So a total of 210 total missiles would be enough. Anyway, we are joined also by cross product. GG's
Yeah.
cross product. That was pretty cool stuff you showed there during that
Hey,
race.
GG.
GG's.
Yeah. Thanks for commentating. I hope I made it interesting, at least if not exciting.
You sure did make it interesting. Yeah, that was great to see. That's
I don't
tech
think
you
I've
don't see
seen
very often.
2 successful elevator crystal flashes and crystal sparks in one race before.
I
So.
think they were both first try also. Well, the
Yeah.
crystal
Always,
sparks weren't the elevator.
use the missiles
elevator
to
flash
destroy
suits,
the
right?
zaps and the
First
mother
trip down the
brain
elevator counts as first
glass
try.
and then
So.
return to refill.
Oh yeah.
So a total of 210 you banged your head total missiles would be enough. Trying to get through Meridia without high jump cross product. GG's cross
Yeah, I
product.
think that
was
probably
pretty
cost
cool
me at
stuff
least
you
5
showed there
minutes.
during
I was
that
really
race.
upset that I missed the tube jump and couldn't get
Thanks for
grapple,
commentating.
and I was just like, I
I
wanted
hope
to
I
redeem
made
it,
it
but I was just like,
interesting, at least if not exciting.
You sure did make it interesting. Yeah, that was great to see. So yeah, thanks to those
I don't think
shenanigans,
I've
you had
seen
a way
2
better item
successful
loadout. In
elevator
fact,
crystal
than Nikplayer,
flashes
you had
and
speed
crystal
booster,
sparks in
ice
one
beam.
race before.
I
So.
think they were
Picked
both
up
first
the
try
gravity 2
also.
in the end.
Well, the
Nikplayer
crystal
didn't
sparks
bother
weren't
to
the
pick up
elevator.
that gravity suit,
Elevator
which could have become
flash suits,
scary.
right?
But
First
it
trip
didn't.
down the
Interesting.
elevator counts.
Yeah,
We
I
were
was
talking
figured
about
it
how
was
It was damage
yeah.
reduction.
Yeah.
I was already behind on supers.
Yeah,
like
the thing you banged your head against was
that
the
damage
speed
trying to
whistle
get
check
into
I got at
Meridia without
Waterway,
high
I
jump
think
boots.
was like actually
I
made
think
the
that
difference.
probably cost me at least
in
5
lower
minutes.
North I was really upset that I missed
Yeah,
the two
It might
I
have
and
been.
couldn't get
I
grapple, and
didn't.
I was just
I
like, I wanted to redeem
never
it, but I was just like,
visit Maridia when I go to Low Norfair, and
Yeah, thanks to those shenanigans, you had
I
a
was
way
trying
better item
to
loadout.
kill
In fact, than
Ridley
Nick Player, you
like
had speed booster, ice
8
beam,
or 9 times. I
pick
had
up gravity 2 in the
35
end. Nick
supers
Player didn't bother to pick
only,
up that gravity
and
suit,
died 8
which
times,
could have become
and
scary.
I knew I lost
Oh,
this
interesting.
seat,
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we
I
tried to
must
get
to
those.
do something.
It was damage
and
reduction. I was
yeah,
already behind
I
on supers.
restarted
it always feels
again.
that way.
Yeah, I restarting again
Yeah,
the
the
whole
super
Low
check I
Norfair
got at
stuff.
Waterway, I
Got
think
my high
was
jump on
like
Low
actually
Norfair and
made the
charge.
difference. in Lower
Backtrack
Norfair.
once again, and
It might have, yeah.
when I found E-tanks and supers and power bombs on Meridia, I was so bad. I was so angry in myself that why I didn't do earlier. But it's because I forget about Spring Ball, and that's why this
Oh.
reason. I forget about Spring Ball, and yeah, and I was checking my menu, and
It always feels that way.
I see that I have the Spring Ball, and I was so angry in myself, and I I had so stupid stuff to do, and yeah, that's why I backtracking once, 2 times or 3 times I backtrack Low Norfair. I don't know,
Mhm.
but yeah, that seed was very dumb for me. I played very dumb.
Yeah, I made some dumb decisions. I think that I kind of like my decision to go back and check Waterway. So I was expecting, like, well, Speed Booster is going to be in Lower Norfair, and then something's going to be at Waterway. I wasn't expecting the high jump boots. And when Grapple was at Main Street, that only leaves like a couple of possible ways for the seed to play out logically. One would be to have gravity behind Ridley as it was, or the other would be to, like, I think it might require crab climbing to get through Mount Everest. I don't think it ever requires getting a blue suit like I did,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
blue
I
suit
think
logic,
some
but-
was
made some dumb
feasibly thinking like,
decisions.
oh, it
I
could be
think
like
I
we
kind
could
of
wanna
like my
crab
decision to go
climb to
back
get
and
through
check
and then get, like,
Waterway.
gravity suited,
So I was expecting, like, well, Speed
check
Booster is
tool
going
or
to be in Lower
plasma.
North
Well, I guess you
Fair,
wouldn't need to do that to get the
and then something's going to be at Waterway.
Crab,
Cool.
crab
I
climb
wasn't
with high jump
expecting
boots.
the high
With
jump
the high
boots.
jump boots.
And
isn't lost.
when Grapple was
That's what I thought.
at
Like the excise strats.
at Main
Or the-
Street,
Nothing
that
high
only
jump
leaves
less
like a
Meridia.
couple of possible ways for
Nothing
the
high
seed to
jump less
play out
Meridia has ever
logically. One
emerging.
would be to have
Oh,
gravity
yeah.
behind
Well,
Ridley as it
No
was,
boot
or the other
Meridia
would be
here.
to.
I wasted my
like,
time.
I think it
Those
might
are baby
require
seeds. No
crab
high jump,
climbing
less
to get
suit, less
through Mount
Meridias.
Everest.
Yeah, well,
I don't
come on,
think
guys.
it ever requires getting a blue suit.
I'm starting
like I
my
did,
own
but-
hard way to hell.
Yeah,
Like-
no blue
like
suit logic.
With
but-
bootless,
feasibly thinking, like,
suitless
oh, it could be
Meridias,
like-
and you're all
We
invited.
could want to crab climb to get
With hook
Yeah,
shot
that's
through
talking
and
about
then
how
get, like, gravity
the
suited.
Waterway is a really good trick.
Jack
because
Tool or Plasma. Oh, I guess you wouldn't
the
need to do
race
that.
a couple of days ago, Varia was at
Jack Tool.
Waterway. Crab climb with high jump boots. And speed was with the high jump boots.
Yeah,
Isn't
that
it?
Waterway play was
That's what I
was
thought.
really
Like
sweet.
the excise
We
strats.
thought it was
Or the
nothing high jump,
ice bike.
less
I was like,
Meridia.
man, what if gravity's here
Nothing
and
high jump,
speed
less
boosters
Meridia
in
ever
lower?
emerging.
Obviously, like lower North is obviously
Yeah.
well.
No
There's
bootless
there's
Meridia
obviously
here.
something
I
down
wasted
there.
my time.
Yeah.
It turned out to be high jump boots, but I was like, if speed boosters down there, then I think I got a pretty good handle on this. But oh well, I had fun. I'm glad I finished. That was my main goal. But congratulations, Nikplayer.
Yeah,
I kind
thank
of want to
you.
watch this back and just to like see how people react. Me doing stupid.
Yeah, me too. Oh my god.
All right. Kai, any final thoughts?
Really good race from both of you. Glad to see the cool tech of Elevator Crystal Flash and Spark Flash.
Yeah, I'd agree. Thanks, guys, for the great race. Everybody follow Nikplayer and crossproduct. Obviously, those are great players, as you just saw. Follow Kai. Kai is doing some crazy stuff on his channel as well. Square Waver on tracking today. Follow them. I think that's Lunatic Moth in the chat. Yeah, it is. Okay. And of course, follow me if you must. And thanks everybody. Thanks SpeedGaming. Shoutouts to Colors and Rusty for setting up this tournament. Has been great fun already and has delivered a lot already. I think it's just one more race in
Yep.
round one.
We have
That's
one more race today, actually, at let's see, what is that? 4.5 hours? Maybe it's 3.5 hours from now.
yeah. I'll be fast asleep then, so I'll be watching that tomorrow.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours from now, we have one more race between Bokubi and Exact Science. Nikplayer is going to face Glove sometime next week, and crossproduct will have to face Papa Schmo. And whoever
Wait,
wins between
I have to do this
crossproduct and
again?
Papa Schmo will have to face me after I lose to Fringo.
You were saying cross product?
Oh, I was just like, I have to do this again. I was like having immediate regret as the countdown timer was going off.
Yeah, you'll have to work out some deal with Papa Schmo to decide which one of you has to do a third round.
Oh man, this tournament is great. Okay, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank
See you
you.
next mission.
Thank you.